paradise along the Nile. Welcome to this exclusive boat trip to Murchison Falls, Uganda, home to the world's most powerful waterfalls. Our goal this afternoon was to see Murchison Falls, the most powerful waterfalls in the world, from downstream and upstream. What better way to see it than on a speedboat? Such a boat ride came with perks like a bottle of wine, soft drinks for the young ones and teetotalers, and not forgetting the snacks. This ride provided an amazing opportunity for private viewing of the local inhabitants of these picturesque riverbanks. We came up close to the hippos. These animals are quite dangerous and they should never be underestimated. We were surprisingly amazed when we came across a group of baboons with their young ones. They were feeding on fruits in the trees. We had to be mindful to keep our distance. This part of the riverbank was flooded with water in the early 2000s. The trees and vegetation have never recovered. Our guide had to arrange for the boat trip in advance. This was a hired boat with its skipper and we had a specific time slot, as this place gets busy, as you could have guessed. It was exciting coming across a herd or parade of elephants. Probably they are family groups. As we made headway towards the elephants, we spotted a massive African fish eagle hiding in the tree branches. They have an incredible wingspan of about 2 to 2.4 meters. A typical herd is led by one female elephant matriarch. This matriarch is usually the oldest in the group and unofficially leads the herd. This mostly consists her offsprings and those offsprings' own offspring. The herds are surprisingly close-knit, are highly protective of one another, incredibly empathetic and social. Elephant herds can range in size from as few as 6 individuals to as many as 100. Watching this uncomfortable, upset, frightened elephant as it held its tail still, we were not certain why. Elephants, when relaxed, will swing their tails from side to side. Wild elephants typically live 60 to 70 years of age, while captive elephants have significantly lower lifespans, usually before the age of 40. As we moved closer to our destination, we were distracted by what seemed to be this massive object by the riverbank. In this kind of situation, it pays off to be inquisitive, and the debate of what it was set in motion. Some of us were slightly nervous, others were nettle grasping, whereas the brave ones encouraged the skipper to proceed. Our suspense was put to rest when this massive Nile crocodile emerged from the tall green grass. What a nail-biter moment. Riding upriver to Bunyoro Gorge takes approximately 2 to 3 hours. The river is infested with Nile crocodiles. We were advised not to even consider dipping a finger in the water, as it wasn't prudent. Catching a glimpse of a crocodile. Finally, we could see the mighty falls in our line of vision. The excitement was palpable. The local name is Kabalega Falls, after the Omukama King Kabalega of Bunyoro. Kabalega Falls is the home to the most powerful waterfall in the world. It's described as forcing 200 bathtubs full of water through a gorge less than 7 meters wide in a second. We could not resist another visit to the hippos before heading off to the finishing line. What a sight! Made a beeline to the last stop before making our way to the top of the fall. The best option was to drive rather than hike. It was such a memorable boat trip, one not to forget, and our much appreciated skipper Stanley, who was very patient. He did not get tired of our never-ending requests. Back on the road, we made headway to the top of the waterfalls. We were welcomed by 2 separate placards commemorating the visit of the Omukama of Bunyoro Chitara Kingdom and the President of the Republic of Uganda. The strength, power and force of the water was felt meters away from the bona fide waterfalls. Its presence was almost tangible, as you could hear the falls before you got to it. Mother Nature gifted us with this amazingly beautiful ambience, and we wish we could bottle it up. It was jaw-dropping, we could not have enough of it. On a sad note, we had to leave. Admittedly, this was our second visit. I believe there will be a third, fourth, and maybe a fifth time. Who knows? Just watch the space. Thank you for watching. Till next time.